Previously on CSI Mwangi Expense. We're back.
Jack.
Mac. Are you Jack?
I can't remember. It's been so long in this machine.
It doesn't matter anymore. Look. Sounds. Let's find this quack and plaque if anybody even remembers.
Well, we're
those
here.
are the people we're trying to find.
Jack, we're here.
They're in this door, in this room.
Oh my God.
They're dead.
Convenient. They're dead.
Do you think?
And there's nothing I don't like more than dead detectives.
Do you think this was our killer?
Oh my God. He's not only killing monkeys, he's killing detectives.
I can't remember if they were humans or not.
I can't even remember.
But they're dead.
Jack.
Maybe we can pin every unsolved case ever on this killer.
Jack, there's so much death. We've seen so much death. We even killed a man. We stabbed him. We brought him back. That
was his
poison.
fault. Not the guy who we poisoned. I mean, it was the guy that we're looking for. It was his fault.
Yeah.
Technically, he killed him.
Yeah, he did. I'm sorry, Jack. Sometimes I can't take this. Wait, Jack.
What?
What's that on the floor? It looks like a shadowy bird feather. An owl feather.
Looks like we found a twit in this case.
I thought you were going to say a twit to clue.
That's even better.
Yeah.
That's a hoot.
Let's go. Find this owl.
Yeah.
Wow, we'll give it again.
Yeah.
Previously on the Danger Club podcast.
Not for the first time in his life and unlife, MZ is in the hole thanks to Folton.
I pull out my warhammer.
Can you do it with a bit more aplomb?
Nah.
Horrifica critically hits the cottage.
I actually feel bad about a cottage.
His eyes burst into flame again.
Can I tell the house to blow itself up?
Oh my god! Be good. And then the house collapses. Angela Hamsbury bursts up out of the wreckage and puts a hand round your throat.
The adventure continues now.
Personally, I am very glad to hear that Mac and Jack are once again back. The most consistent show in the history of podcasting.
Yeah, it's one of those things, when it airs, they have to have a break because of, cultural events that are going on throughout the world. Like, in America where they have a break for like 2 weeks and then they're back again.
Right.
It's kind of like that,
So shows do this as well. You remember,
Yeah.
you see a
really good shows
big
as well.
HBO show. Yeah, they give you a big, cliffhanger. Someone's just been poisoned and then they're brought back to life and then stabbed.
Yeah.
And then you have to wait,
to find out.
To find out what happens.
Yeah, and turns out not much.
The Simpsons did it with Mr. Burns way back. And that, when they came back, that episode was disappointing.
And I think Mac and Jack is as good as The Simpsons. I'm not going to lie.
Wow.
I think it's going to run as long.
Yeah. Well, that's the hallmark of any good audio drama series, isn't it? Inconsistency. Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Danger Club podcast.
Hey.
Oh my goodness, it's the summer. You wouldn't think it looking outside. Storms all weekend. Was it the same here in London? I was out of town, but I was in a tent, so I very much experienced it. But
there was a bit of hail, for a bit, and rain, then more rain, then some sun, then some rain.
Oh my!
Mostly rain.
Our summer's been very good so far.
We had 2 days.
Yeah.
3 days over Glastonbury. I wasn't at Glastonbury, but Glastonbury looked very nice.
Well, good for everyone who was there.
Glastonbury looked very nice for 2 days, and then it's rained the rest of the time. It's been the worst summer on record, apparently.
The worst summer on record.
Yeah, the wettest summer we've ever had. Yeah,
whose record?
Yeah, well, Burt Bacharach. He's the well-known Met Office weather sort of like
That was a good choice. That was very good.
Thanks for that.
Well done, Jake.
If Burt Bacharach sees his shadow, then it's going to be the wettest The wettest year on record.
Yeah, but unfortunately, it is.
Well, prepare to get wetter because we're bringing you a whole hour of Danger Club con. I've already done the hello everyone, but
Yeah.
Do another one. Why not? Do another
hello
one.
everyone again.
There you go. I'll restart the lobby music. It'll be great. Yeah, I'll do a little like scratch on there. It'll be fun.
We are breaking with tradition, though, because normally it's a lovely sunny day when we record.
Yeah,
it is.
And no, even our power of getting together can't beat the weather.
It was very nice this morning, though. I was wearing shorts when I came in.
Yeah.
Now
You're still wearing shorts.
Still wearing shorts.
We've got a hole in our table, Colin. I've got a full view right now.
They might come off.
I'm staring right into the eye of Sauron right now, I can tell you. I say it is the summer. Does anyone got any little vacays planned? Anyone got any holiday? Anyone been anywhere? Anyone planning to go anywhere?
I haven't got any holidays planned, but someone's got about 17.
No biggie. Went camping last weekend. Going to Dubrovnik this week in Croatia.
Nice. I look forward to hearing about that.
Where did you go mere weeks ago?
Biggie just went to Barcelona, you know.
Who's paying for this?
The government.
You're very
tax avoidant.
I
sponge off the government.
Yes.
Send me to Barcelona, government.
No, I paid for it out of my own hard-earned money.
Wow.
Yeah.
Very, very well done. How was the food in Barcelona? I bet that was
very good.
Yummy.
Yes, I had the weird thing that the meat sandwich with loads of
That's not weird. That's just a
sandwich.
But it's like I can't remember what the name of it is.
Okay.
A special delicacy and
what's the meat?
I don't really. I can't remember.
Is it like a piece of bread with 2 bits of meat on either side?
No.
So
It's basically like a bacon sandwich inside.
So you had a bacon sandwich.
Yeah, but wait, it's got cheese all over it, and then there's this like beer sauce poured on the top.
That does sound really good.
Yeah, it was all right. I don't think I ate the best version of that in Barcelona.
The thing, isn't it?
Like you because it's such a it's like eating an egg and cress sandwich in London.
Yeah, you've got to really see.
We're well known
for the best one.
We're well known for our egg and cress sandwiches here in London.
You've got to find the right pub for that, haven't you, really? Yeah. Because you can get an egg and cress sandwich anywhere and it's terrible. But that's that one place.
People travel from all over the world to have egg and cress sandwiches here in London because they are the best.
You could have chosen anything. You could have chosen pizza in Rome. You could have chosen like fish and chips being a staple like British.
Well, because we'd be pretty jellied eels, wouldn't we? Eels and pie and mash stuff.
That's a very London thing, I guess.
That's a very London thing. Well, yeah, we're talking about London, aren't we? We're talking about cities.
Pie and mash,
I guarantee you there's some dickhead with a food truck who's just heard that and is now going to show up to festivals with a sign saying the Cress Gang. I was just doing artisan egg and cress sandwiches.
That's very good.
12 quid each.
Because of you, it's going to be gourmet sandwiches. We get these eggs. We're hand peeled eggs from special chickens.
Yeah.
That'd be 14 quid, mate.
Oh, I enjoy Dubrovnik. I'm sure Fee's just come back from there. She went there for a week and she did like the old town tour by night. And there's a disclaimer at the start from the tour guide who's like, so a very famous TV show about dragons was filmed here, and a lot of people who come here want to know things about that TV show. There is a really good tour that tells you about the Game of Thrones things in Dubrovnik. This is not that tour. I have never seen that show. Do not ask me what those steps are. Apparently someone walked down them, someone's saying shame. I don't know what that is. That's the person to talk to if you want to see Game of Thrones. Otherwise, come with me. I was nice. That's a good disclaimer.
I always find movie tours in like those kind of cities just kind of go, yep, that was filmed there, so
well, what else can they say? Do you know what I mean? Unless there's a funny story from the rehearsal or like the filming day. Like on the filming day, like there's no stories to tell. As a tour guide, I know this, and you, James, doing tours.
Do you, when you do your tours about movies, do you just talk? Do you do it about the history of the place where it was filmed? Or
you like James Bond, do you? Have a look at this.
Do you just go, this was filmed in Moonraker? There you go.
Kind of. You need to sort of tie the story up. So if you say like, this was used instead of MI6 in 3 of the films, and now it's a luxury hotel. And that's a running gag because literally everything in Central London has been turned into a luxury hotel. And so you sort of wrap it up with a gag and then you move on. Because otherwise, I've said before, the worst one's ghost tours.
Yeah.
I did one. and it was impossible. Some say 80 years ago, an old lady appears there, and everyone looks at the window like, but not today or ever. So anyway, moving on. Yeah, it's so difficult. So it's not quite as bad as that, but yeah, it can be a bit eggy because everything's had something done at some point in central London.
Yeah, that's true.
You know.
Oh, that's British privilege there, isn't it? Just that everything's had something done there.
Yeah, but it's the same.
Some countries haven't. Some countries haven't had bugger all happen somewhere. This is a rock. Nothing's happened here since the Paleolithic era.
Not many. I think most cities have had something filmed there at some point. You know what I mean? It's like,
that's a wild claim, James. Every city has had something filmed there. I think that's outrageous. What about Moose Jaw in Canada?
Is that a city?
It is. I know it because it was on the TV show Race Across the World, which someone was filming.
Yeah, there you go.
Damn it.
Yeah, you've got me.
You're right.
You win this round, Lockhart.
God damn it, you're right. If you're from a town where nothing has ever been filmed,
let us know.
Let us know.
Especially these days. I mean, imagine with digital things, like, it's everywhere, isn't it?
Well, we're not talking TikToks here. Like
no. Actually, sort of TV programs or some web. I suppose you have to. Anyway.
Yeah.
I clicked.
Stop saying it. I filmed in Barcelona actually. Just little. Yeah, I did a commercial for the Super Bowl.
Did you?
Super Bowl.
Wow.
Yes, I was in a Super Bowl commercial.
Oh, that's good of them because that needs advertising. So.
Yeah, it really does. It wasn't for the Super Bowl; it was for a product. But,
you were in the Super Bowl. Were you in the halftime commercial?
Yeah, one of the commercials.
Big shot Hubbard over here.
Decent, yeah. Anyway,
I think I watched that when they did the halftime, and everyone looked up at the screen when your advert was on. It was like, who the fuck is that piece of shit?
It was really cool because they film in Barcelona. When they want to film something that looks like Silicon Valley, they film in Barcelona. Yeah,
nice
because it's cheaper.
That's true. Anything would be cheaper than filming an actual Silicon.
It's like if they want to film like an American city, they go to Glasgow.
Yeah,
it's true. And Dragon's Reach was too expensive, so they filmed it in Dubrovnik.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
It all comes back to Dubrovnik, and it all comes back to the Danger Club.
Dubrovnik.
And speaking of things that never end, like filming in Dubrovnik, that fight that you just had was extraordinarily long.
Oh, that was a long fight.
That was a 3-epper.
Chains.
Just chains.
Houses. Drain pipes.
Change to the left of me, change to the right.
That poor cottage.
Rolling on over the guy.
Yeah.
Wasn't there? There was some.
Are they all dead now? They're all dead now, right?
Well,
no, I don't think they were.
We'll come to that. I wanted a moment's acknowledgement for the sad death of the cottage.
Yeah. I get a hero point for that.
That never got a name.
A hero point?
What, for killing another one of your followers?
Yeah. For badly mistreating and then ultimately murdering your loyal house.
Following Folton is the most dangerous thing you can do in your life. Like
we've found
it's true.
Civilians. Do you remember Soapy? Remember Soapy from a few episodes ago?
Yeah.
Who you created and then abandoned? MZ got broken a little while ago.
Yeah.
The axe.
To be fair though,
MZ.
Actually.
Oh, I remember
Hid
what's
behind
happened now
him
as well.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
He's got my axe. He's burst out of
That's right. Yeah.
rubbish.
You've got my axe.
Yeah.
Fuck.
We're dead.
As a DM though, did you breathe a slight sigh of relief that the cottage is dead? To end the improvisational madness that was, the suggestions of what we could do with a sentient cottage.
There is always a danger in giving absolute power to anybody,
to Ross.
And doubly so when it's Ross. But it's you just have to hope that power will not be used responsibly. So you have. Let's kind of give us a little bit of a. Give us a little bit of context of where we're at. So the house collapsed. The house has collapsed on top of everyone.
Yep.
And you've kind of picked yourself up out of the rubble, out of the mess. You two of them have disappeared under the rubble. Two of them have just kind of been buried under everything. The Night Peddler is somewhere in that mess as well. The Night Peddler you managed to you cut down. However, one of them is clawing its way back up out of the back up out of the ground, holding MZ the axe. Pretty tough little moment here. Now, I don't necessarily want to go into Has anyone got an idea of what's going on with these creatures? The fact they keep getting back up.
Is it because the other... Well, they're infernal, aren't they? So, aren't they? No. Can we do some knowledge? Knowledge about...
Solid answer. That's good.
We like we can take a knowledge check. I'll give you an occult to know what these dudes are.
Let me get my app.
Okay, cool. Occultism, eh?
Occultism,
I've got some stuff in that.
Let's
You can always bardic lore as well.
You can always bardic lore. All right, let's do a lore.
I got a 26 on my occultism.
Okay.
I got on my bardic lore.
None for me.
28 on my bardic laws.
A 28, a 26. There we go. You have seen some things. All right, so I can tell you a couple of it about these things. These are these creatures that you're dealing with are chitons. They are from the plane of shadow, but they move between. They're known to move between planes as well. Hence, where they probably picked up infernal from. They are fiends, so they are kind of the same as things that you would find in the abyss. But they are obsessed with pain and torture, and they can command chains to grab people up from anywhere. I'll tell you a thing about them. I take it you probably want to know what's going on with the regeneration.
Yeah.
They have regeneration, which means they regenerate hit points at the start of every one of their turns, regardless of whether or not they're dead. It can be deactivated by dealing good damage or silver damage.
Good damage or silver damage.
Sweet.
So if we
a weapon.
So if you had a cleric,
good.
which is always the way, do you have any silver? I feel like you guys have picked up so much junk.
I don't think we do.
Well, we've got silver coins.
No? Okay.
We're going to throw coins at them.
Well, punch one into their head.
We could smash it into a weapon, like somehow, and then hit them with that.
What? It would have to be quite a soft weapon.
That noise
to smash a silver.
Maybe I don't know, Colin. Actually,
I mean, that's the only silver we've got. I don't
whip up a mailed glove covered in silver coins. Start punching him.
all right.
That shouldn't take too long, should it, Dan?
I guess I could use.
We could run away, guys.
Telekinetic
We could
projectile as well.
We have the token.
I'm not leaving my axe.
Yeah.
As a character.
Yeah. But once we get the axe, I suggest we just leave.
I should point out this may not be a concern, but the prisoners are still kind of escaping from the are kind of still in the process of evacuating. So if you were to just run off, that might be, they're just walking off into the desert at the moment. So they maybe need some help. Don't laugh, you bloody necromancer.
No, I like the way. No, it's not that. It's just that, you better give them cover while they walk off into the desert. Oh, well, they'll be fine out there.
Can we say, I know that Caragor's not here, right? Because Scott's not here today. But could we say that because he was the one that sort of freed them and things, isn't he? So
yeah.
Can we say retroactively that he runs off and goes to round them up?
He could certainly try if that's your plan. If running away is your plan, trouble is you would then be abandoning them and Caragor to fight this thing.
We need to all go together, really.
Yeah.
Well, it wasn't what I was saying. I was saying that he's working while he's going to get we do our stuff.
Yeah.
I don't want to make decisions for Scott.
I know, it seems a lot like we're making a big decision for him.
Yeah, okay. All right, forget that.
I wouldn't worry. They're not going to... They're kind of safe, in inverted commas, unless you if you were to run away and leave this thing and leave them with this thing, then they'd be in trouble.
Okay.
They're not in imminent danger right now, unless I feel mean.
All right, so is there Judging by the search of the camp that Caragor did, and just in general, is there any? Have we seen any in the tent that we were in with the Night Peddler? Also, is there any silver around? Like, surely the cutlery and stuff in the house was made of silver, right?
Yes, there probably was some. I mean, that would be up to Folton standards. Is Folton the sort of person that would make silver cutlery or
100%?
Okay,
silver cutlery.
So there's some cutlery. So we know that there's some silver cutlery buried somewhere underneath all of this rubble in what used to be the kitchen. There are also 2 more of these things buried underneath these things, which if you were to dig out.
Are we in initiative rounds right now?
We're gonna. I kind of want to talk around it, and then when we do it, you're going to have to roll initiative against this thing to see who acts first.
So I do want to. I don't want to flag up. I don't know how you guys are faring, but these things are
dead.
Real nasty. I'm nearly dead.
So am I.
I'm nearly dead.
My Fulton's plan, annoyingly.
We're not. I know he wants to get the axe, but we're up against 3 of these things.
I mean, you can force him not to be like. You can.
I can't force him to do anything. Mate.
You can fly down and grab him if you want.
I'm not even sure where I left off. I don't think I'm even in the air. Am I in the air now? I think I might have just taken off at the end. But yeah.
Yeah, you've
Velda's bleeding from everywhere he's got.
Fulton's plan is to wrestle the thing off of him and run.
Okay.
That's what his plan is.
I think if we stay and fight much more, it's going to get. We're going to get to
okay. This thing looks messed up. Like this thing is really badly hurt as well. It just got back up, having been killed. So it's looking as bad, if not worse, than you all are. Although you know that it will get back up again.
Sorry, remind me what they. The thing that you said they go to the plane. Are they if it's not negative damage, is it? It's
no, they're not
silver or good.
Yeah, you want silver or good damage. That's what's going to disable the regeneration
basically,
on them.
So not healing or anything. That's not going to.
That's nothing. That will just heal them.
Yeah, sure. Which is a stupid idea. So if I think
that's undead.
Yeah. I think if we get them, if we get this creature, with one good hit or a couple of good hits, it's going to go. At
down
least
again
unconscious. Enough for you to grab the axe and then us to run away. I think
you guys do what your character like. Yeah,
but I think Bubba would see that you want to get your axe. Like,
I think everyone can see. There's no hidden motive there. I mean, obviously you're obsessed with the axe. So.
We know how important it is to you, and how MZ is to the party.
Okay,
all right. So let's do this, shall we?
Do we have a moment before we roll, or
that was the
that was the moment? Not as in character or anything, or
those knowledge rolls should have been. Wait, what do you want to do with when you're saying a moment? What would you like to do with that?
Do you know what? It doesn't. Let me just check. 1 second.
Okay. If it's something,
I'm good.
Yeah.
Yeah,
cool.
I'm good.
Alrighty then.
I got 34 on my initiative.
That's a good roll, and the sort of roll that you're going to need.
Ooh, I got 24.
Okay.
I got. That's actually quite good.
Yeah?
27.
27.
Nice. Yeah.
Okay. I can tell you, Folton goes first. Then it's the creature.
Okay.
Then it's the 2 of you. So,
how far away is he?
It is face to face. This is the one that you were fighting in the middle of the thing. So you're kind of toe to toe with this thing.
Well, I would need to do opposing strength checks to rip the.
So it's a disarm check, which is a.
Let me just check.
You basically need 2 successful disarm. You need a critical on a disarm check to try and rip it out of its hands. You could hit it with a disarm, which will lower its ability to hold on to things, and then hit it with another one. But or if you can get it down, you could just take the thing. If you can hit it with a good hit, you can grab the thing and run.
Have you got any weapon on you?
Or grab the thing and silver it if you've got a way of silvering it.
There's something that I did have intimidating prowess.
This is Angela Hamsbury, by the way, for anyone who's forgotten. Of
course it is.
Patreon.
Good old Ange.
From Hell's Heart, she Angela's at you.
Sorry, I'm just having a look. Okay, pain tolerance, no. Power attack, result of bravery. Swipe, no. Bastard. Escape, no. Intimidating glare. Intimidating prowess. You can't.
What's your...
Can I intimidate him into dropping it?
No, it wouldn't.
No.
Intimidating wouldn't make it. Like, these are fiends from maybe with a henchman or something, but these are fiends who at the moment have no reason to fear you because they don't think that you've got anything that can kill them. So it's you could maybe make it shaken, which would lower its AC, but you're not gonna or lower its defenses, which would be good if you were then going to try and disarm it, but you're not going to just make it drop the thing. To remind you on disarm, it's an athletics check versus its reflex DC. I'll even be nice to you. Its reflex DC is 24. So that means a 34, you would take the axe from it. Anything over a 24, you would weaken its grip. And then you would need a subsequent check to try and disarm it.
And just a Brutus shove, where you make them flat-footed. Would that make it easier for them to, like, if you push them over and make them flat-footed, would that reduce the amount of the check to take the
flat-footed would not. Flat-footed would lower their AC, but not their defenses. Shaken would. If you made him shaken, then that would lower his. That would make it easier for you to then try and disarm him.
Let's go with let's just do athletics.
You're going to try and grab it. Do you want to intimidate him first, or are you going to go for the grab straight away?
Would it make it easier if I did intimidate?
If you intimidate, so if you successfully make him shaken, it lowers his reflex. It lowers all of his DC, so it will make it easier for you to then hit that roll to get that crit.
Yeah, let's do that as one.
All right. So give me intimidate to start with.
I'm going to use it intimidating prowess as well. In situations where you can physically menace the target, you coerce or demoralize, you gain a +1 circumstance bonus to
+1 to intimidation. I'll take that. You've dropped him to 0 before. He knows that you're tough. That's fine.
Cool.
What are we saying?
Natural 20.
Yes, mate.
Yes. Critical.
That's what I'm saying.
Fear. He is shaken. He is frightened too. It lowers his reflex save. Lowers his reflex save down to 12. So yeah. So it's lowered his reflex DC.
Athletics check to grab the axe.
Okay. We're looking for a 32 to grab it.
22.
22. Oh, it's only. Have you got any hero points in there you want to throw, or you?
Let's have a look. I've got one. Yeah, I'll use that.
Okay.
Reroll. What was it?
You're looking for a 32.
Meets beats 32.
Yes! Hero points.
My gosh. I love that.
Use a hero point to grab your axe to then run away. That's great.
Shoot. So heroic. You make him, you frighten him so much that he steps back, and then you reach up and just wrench MZ from his grasp in your hand.
That's mine, bitch. How many? Is that 2 actions?
That was 2 actions.
Can I use my last to just run away? Do I remember if they have attack of opportunity?
They do have attack of
SpaghettiOs.
Liberally using that.
61 hit points. Do I have enough to take one hit? I can do a withdraw, right?
You could do a step is all you've got, which would just put you 5 feet away, and you know these things have got at least 10-foot reach with those chains.
Fuck. He's going to get me regardless.
Give him
way.
a whack.
Yeah, but if the attack of opportunity, it could be that and then a go.
So shall I just whack him?
Whack him. He might be able to put him down.
Yeah, might be able to
because he's only got a few hit points.
And his AC is low because he's shaken at the moment.
Okay, yeah, fuck it, I'll hit him.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
that's the
you're
best option.
you're on a -5 to this because it's your second attack action.
Okie dokie. Oh god, I'm so stressed.
I know technically there's an action in there to grip a weapon in 2 hands, but sod that, that's silly.
Thanks. Appreciate you, Dan.
I think Folton's at the level now we could probably swing it one-handed anyway. Just
That is a 31.
Is a 31. A 31 is a hit.
yeah.
You slam the axe into its chest. You shout at it. It takes a step back. You grab the axe out of its hand, and then you just bury the axe in its chest.
26.
26 hit points. It goes down and just lands on the floor and just lies there.
Okay, we should probably get over it now.
So,
I concur.
it's now Velda's go. The thing is lying on the floor because the thing's go now moves to before Folton, and kind of.
Are we still in initiative rounds?
Still in initiative rounds because you know how these things work. This thing will get back up in a few seconds if you don't do something to keep it down.
Yes, I think we probably should. Unless we've got any silver or good things.
There's some silver in this rubble of pile.
We don't want to adjust the rubble.
Yeah, with all the chain things in it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. You don't got any silver?
No.
You also, I don't believe you have looted the Night Peddler yet. So you don't
I
actually.
think
Is he under the rubble as well?
No.
yeah, we did. I'm pretty sure we did. Yeah.
What have you got? What have you got written down? What you got from him?
You sure we did that?
This is
I'm
where
sure,
it says
I'm sure we did that because he basically
silver
just had.
arrow.
He just had his token on him. That was pretty much all he had. I'm sure we did that.
Alrighty. While you're checking.
Yes. What to do? I'm gonna.
Let's find out what you got first.
I'm gonna-
What did we get from him? Because that might be important.
Oh.
Did you write it down or is it?
Let me have a look.
Or
Oh no, that's.
could we just go and search him again? Just in case we miss something.
No, I've got golden staff and emerald on a chain.
Let's go and
That's
search him.
That was something else.
Emerald on a chain.
Emerald on the chain.
Emerald on. Oh, emerald on the chain.
Yeah, I was going to say.
Down.
It sounds like
And a golden staff.
Fleetwood Mac song from one of their bad albums. Is there such a thing?
Is that his stuff?
That is his stuff.
Yeah.
So you have got his token. You haven't searched his tent. That's what you have.
Oh, that's just
okay.
So you have got. Not that there's more treasure in his tent.
You can't go to his tent without looking at the treasure.
Yeah.
But yes, you've got the token. So
Right.
you do have the thing you've come here
I'd
for.
fly to his tent. And no, he wouldn't have thought that at the moment. He's focusing fun.
No, do that.
Well, yeah, I know, but that's metagaming because I didn't think
No.
about his tent at all.
No, because we talked about it earlier. We were like, oh, we should probably.
Did we?
Because we did a knowledge thing.
I mean, to be fair, it's metagaming's a bit of an odd one because I can't see what he can see, and I can't remember what we did the last fight. Anyway.
But we did a roll for knowledge to know that silver is its
Right.
weakness.
Oh, yeah,
so
yeah.
we would know. We were like, okay, there's no silver around here. Maybe in his tent.
You've been in his tent. You know that there's lots of treasure in there because you saw it kind of laid out. But
Yeah.
whether that would occur to you right now, up to you.
Well, I'm going to have a look at something here.
Okay.
Maybe get clever with some magic. Where's everybody? Right now.
So Folton is standing over the felled creature
Yeah.
with the body of the Night Peddler near him. Bubba is kind of standing a little way back to the side of the house. The other 2 are buried somewhere underneath the house. All of the all of the prisoners are escaping.
Do we think those two are kind of trapped, right?
They haven't burst out yet. You reckon it might take them a while to get out?
Who is in the house?
Who is in the house?
There's the chain things, isn't it?
It's the chain. They're buried under the house, and Folton is standing on top of all the rubble, along with the body of the one he's just knocked down.
Folton! Had to be in there, didn't you?
You need to blow at the house.
Yeah.
No, I wasn't.
Send a dragon in there.
Oh, yes, that is what I was going to do. Mm-hmm. As well as something else. Yeah, so I start muttering in Draconic, and a big sort of like, anime appears, and a flame drake pops out of it. That old chestnut.
You summon a flame drake. Flying from the sky behind you. All right.
It's getting very anime these days.
Pretty good. What's the plan for Drake?
Well, the Drake. The Drake wants. I would sort of command him to land in the house next to Folton, basically, and take over tank duties.
Okay. It's what we're all asking, isn't it, Colin? What next for Drake?
Well, I don't think there's much next for Drake, to be honest. If you want to look into that Kendrick and Drake beef, please do. If you know anything about hip hop, it's very exciting.
The Drake swoops down. A Drake lands next to you, Fulton, just flares its wings out as it stands over the thing. I think that's a 3-action summon, I believe.
I believe.
Summon's usually a 3-action.
It is.
There we go. That's Velda's go. Bubba Von Hoops.
I take out 10 silver pieces.
You take out 10 silver pieces.
All right.
Okay.
And I'm going to cast telekinetic
projectile. You raise them up in the air. Make an attack roll.
It's a natural 20.
Oh,
shit. 5d6 plus 3. So that is 16, but it's doubled. Is that right?
Yeah, it will be doubled.
So that is 32 points of damage. And 10 silver pieces gone.
10 silver pieces. The silver pieces smash through the body of the Chitin as it's trying to pull itself, as it's already starting to pull itself back up, wounds closing up on it, and the silver just riddles its body, just like machine guns it into the ground, and it crashes on the ground, goes, and then the holes made by the silver pieces just steam, and its eyes roll back and its head flops.
Yes! That was worth 10 silver pieces.
Money well spent.
How many of those have you got, by the way?
I got 48. So
no, I mean, as in like 30. How many of those spells?
It's a cantrip, so I can just keep going.
Because we need to really kill them, because they're going to kill the innocent. If we leave, they're going to kill.
Is anyone innocent?
And we also need to check the
true, yeah.
To be fair though, we need to point them in the right direction, but
I know they're covered in rubble at the moment, so we'd have to lift the rubble, and then I can't probably send it through rubble. I don't think it's that powerful.
No, we're just going to wait till the things come up.
If you've got this plan, I'm going to make you cross off the silver that you use for it, because you won't get, they melt in the process of doing it. But I'm happy for you to basically set up a trap and just wait until it pokes its head up, and then just silver the bastards as they come out.
Can we do that?
You've got them at such a disadvantage that I don't think it's worth rolling dice over that. Okay.
I'm guessing it wouldn't cost me as much.
I think 10 silver per volley is acceptable, unless you can find. If you can find any other sources of silver, fine. But I think if that's your plan, I'm happy to spend 10 silver per casting.
Fair enough. All right, so I'm going to stand there like a badass and just go, "Come on in, pop your heads out."
Flicking a coin up in the air.
Exactly. Like a little gangster.
Yeah, wise guy.
Yeah.
One of them pulls its way out and put it down.
Yay!
That's very effective. I come on with Flame Drake just to go and sit and just preen itself. Have a nice time.
Is there any ones that can't Is there any
Well, I feel quite good about this, because normally someone's just get summoned and smashed into smithereens. So just.
Or is any of the people injured?
There are a few that are kind of they're walking wounded.
How big are they?
They're human sized.
How big is a Drake?
Pretty big.
Use
it lasts
them
for a minute.
Yeah, use them.
No. Yeah, literally. Even getting on their back, it's going to hurt them more. I ignore Folton altogether, and I just tell the Flame Jake to spend a minute, just have some you time, enjoy yourself.
Never-ending story. You command the drake to go and enjoy itself.
I guess we'll go and check out the tent.
Yeah. We did it!
Yes!
It's almost like somebody above us gave us a lifeline of telling us what it was weak to.
I'm glad to be a silver
what do you mean?
server.
Nice.
I mean, well,
work?
Yeah,
well done, Bubba. But also, fuck you, Folton. Like I told you what it was, because we scoured our occultish knowledge. Nobody, from above?
Yeah, just somebody said, why didn't you think about what it's weak to?
Yeah, it was me. I was up above you. I was flying, and I said, it's silver
well
and
done.
good.
I just spent 30 silver pieces
I'll give
on
you-
saving our asses.
I'll give you some money.
No, you can have yours, mate.
Thanks, Bubba.
Maybe the man in the sky will give me a hero point for being such a fucking hero and spending so much money.
I won't, but I will give you a hero point for being such a fucking G. Have a hero point.
Damn, that was nice. I like that. Thank you so much. There we go. Talk my way into a hero point.
That was a creative solution. I like it.
Lovely.
Yeah, we need to tell the guys where to go in the desert.
Where do they go?
I don't know. Point them in the right direction.
Where's the right direction?
Call them over. Hey, you creatures!
I'm
creatures!
envisioning them as like little 8-bit guys, and then like
lemmings.
and they're just walking in different directions. One of them stuck at walking against a tent and just keeping going. One of them's just jumping.
Gather round, 8-bit creatures,
We will take you back to town.
or you can stay here and rule this land.
Felder's already wafted off towards the tent.
Okay.
Like he's
Is
just-
there like a little 8-bit bunny? You 8-bit bunny. What's your name?
8-bit bunny.
8-bit bunny.
8-bit bunny. It can't be a northern bunny. We've just had a northern bunny.
Oh, yeah, of course.
There's a Drummond at the door.
There's a Drummond at the door. There's a Drummond at the door.
Drummond at the door. James is just going to let the Drummond in while I look up a name for this 8-bit bunny. My name comes from Tim in Australia. My name is Gustav Allen, and I'm the heir to the Allen Key family fortune. I'm so grateful for your saving me from here.
Gustav Allen, you are now the king of these lands.
What?
Yes, you are now the king of all the 8-bit characters that we have met today.
But I am just a humble Allen Key person.
Fulton, have you got a crown for this king?
He's going to bury your,
Gold.
bury your axe in his head.
I go over to the rubble of the house.
Okay.
And I search around for a bit, see if I can find the key to the front door of the house.
You find the key to the front door of the house.
I go over and I just plop it on his head.
Oh, it's got the key on my head.
Yes, you are now the king of the keys.
The king of the keys.
Alan Key. King.
Could have said the keys to the kingdom.
Oh yeah, you are the key to the kingdom.
The Alan Key of the kingdom.
I must show my gratitude for you saving my life.
Yes.
Here, take this. This is the finest Allen key that I have ever made.
Oh, I've been looking for that.
It is said that it can undo any bolt.
Oh, how
Why
many
did you use it to escape?
Actually, now I think about it, really could have thought about that.
Actually, Alan, I don't know if you can be king of these lot.
My name is
might not be-
Gustav.
Oh,
Alan-
Gustav, sorry.
Alan is my surname.
Yeah, I was calling you King Alan.
Well, call me King Gustav.
Already, you're too big for your boots, bro. Just lead humbly.
Viva
all
the
right?
revolution.
It's a really anti-monarchist podcast. This.
heavy head wears the key?
No, I am the. Oh my gosh, what is that? And he looks up at the horizon, and you see silhouetted in the horizon a figure draped in shrouds, stepping out, backlit against the sun, stepping out of the desert towards all of you, scythe in hand.
Don't fight! I will save you from this crazy Allen Key! Ah! She comes running in, scythe in hand, ready to chop Gustav Allen in half.
wait,
Gonna
Shania!
slice into pieces.
Shania, stop!
Oh, what?
It's over.
What's over?
We killed the Night Peddler.
You killed it.
Yeah, the battle's done. Where were you?
What? While I was in another restaurant, I I got sucked in. It's just I cannot stop going into immersive restaurants now. It's like crack to me, you know.
Did you like enter the immersive restaurant through another game? Is there like a lower level to this whole thing? Like,
the thing is, if you look for an immersive restaurant, there will be one.
I think Carragher's gone to try and find you. This is really annoying because now you're back and he's gone.
He went to go try and find me.
He went to try and find you.
Oh, fuzzy fuck of sakes!
It's okay. I'm sure he'll turn up sometime.
I think he just wanted to go to an immersive restaurant. To be honest.
You know what? He probably is in there having a fucking great time.
Yeah.
There's like 5 in this sort of landscape, and I've been to all of them now.
The desert.
And they're fucking great.
Why did they create immersive restaurants in this world? It's so weird.
I think sometimes they just appear, out of nowhere. Like people just go, and then
Also, the term immersive is used quite liberally, isn't it? Really,
Yeah,
a lot of the time there's not enough immersion.
I mean, some of them are just surly people throwing food at you.
Some of them you have to pay like a premium to sit in a different area of the immersive.
That annoys some people.
It's like one step up from the main floor. It's got a tiny rope across, and it basically makes absolutely no difference.
I went to one once. We paid like at least 50 quid more per person than a normal ticket, and there were just cushions on the chair. That's all we got.
I heard you had to pay 300 gold pieces to reserve a comfy chair.
Silence, peasants! King Gustav will go in the VIP.
But go ahead.
So anyway, we killed the Night Peddler. We got his token. We freed his slaves, I think they were, or captors.
They basically were. You notice I've been talking around it because Pathfinder said we're not going to do stories about slavery anymore, and this is an old adventure. So I was kind of just trying not to dwell on it because we did a really eggy episode about it years ago, and I was but then so like any white person, rather than just rewriting it, I decided to just sort of pretend it wasn't happening. So they're prisoners with jobs.
They're not so much slaves. It's just people who can't leave. Who got to do things.
I'm not technically. I'm not sure he's rounding them up to sell to demons to eat. So it's they're snacks.
So they're
snacks.
They're food. They're food. It's different.
It doesn't make him any better a person. Let me be clear about that.
So
let's face it.
We killed him. We've lost the house. Unfortunately, it got destroyed.
You didn't even see the house, did you? Yeah, we had a house.
She's got no idea. She's been in immersive restaurants for years.
We had a house that changed.
A sentient house.
It filled with piss.
A sentient house?
Yeah.
Don't worry about it.
Are
you sure it wasn't an immersive restaurant?
Fulton became king of the cottage for a while.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, yes, Fulton was in control of it. So yes, it was horrific. Some of the changes were horrific.
I created a little vegetable man. A piss spa,
like a sort of jam, but his
go back and listen to the older episodes. It's really good.
I want to shout out. One of our dangerlings. I can't remember. I will look up the name of you. Who named that creature Yam Yam?
That's great.
I was literally racking my brains, going like what name could what's a vegetable that we could call jam, and there it is, Yam, amazing.
So that's about it, and now we're
going to go check his tent. We're going to have a look at his tent.
I forgot what we were going to do after this, though. Were we going to go and kill?
We're going to go and kill everyone.
So because we've got his token, but we still need the tokens of all the rest of them, right?
Yeah, no, but who wanted the Night Peddler dead? I can't remember.
That was the TikTok guy.
We've got a few tokens now.
You got a few. It was Ravushka, by the way. Of course, it was Ravushka.
Nice.
Well done for Yam Yam.
Ravushka.
And should I just to confirm what they're saying? There is the shattered ruins of a small cottage just in the midst. So you're in like a camp out in the desert, and then inexplicably there's like a fairy tale cottage in the middle of it that looks like a bomb has landed on it, and it's just broken, and there are bodies scattered all over around it,
and a fire drake just sitting next to it.
There's a fire drake, and I quote, enjoying itself.
Yeah.
Envision that however you like.
I mean, all right.
Yeah. What is that fire drake doing?
And the fire drake is alive.
Yeah, it's just chilling.
It's my summon. I summoned it, and then Colin came up with a clever thing. And that sort of automatically killed everyone. So it's like, oh, well, that.
Oh, right. Oh, I see. It's your Drake.
Yes.
Right.
I can't remember what we were going to do.
So you now have 6 tokens of the ones that you know you can access. You know you need 8 to be able to find your way to the Striding Fortress.
So we need the TikTok man and the
Mazali. Mazali the Weaver, who's the big ant who gave birth to one. Mazali told you that she would trade you her token in exchange for killing either the TikTok man or the Night Peddler.
So we can get their token.
And the TikTok man asked us to kill the Night Peddler?
No, he wanted grubs.
He wants 6 grubs from Mazali's stores.
So we could get the token, then steal grubs and just run away. And then try that, it's possible.
Or just kill him.
Or just get, once we get the token, say we killed
the TikTok man, he didn't look that tough.
No, but then the whole world will end.
We can just get out before.
But it won't matter if we've got all the tokens.
Literally, at the moment, I'm kind of up for flipping the birds and layers tickets.
We need to rest.
This is a tiny machine.
You feel bad. You don't feel good.
All right, so we go to kill the TikTok man, go to Mazali, get the thing, and then go away.
Problem solved.
Yeah.
Problem solved.
All right.
And then basically just walk out as the dumpster fire of this world just sort of implodes.
Let's talk a little trash.
Yeah, let's go to the tent.
Little trash chat. Velda, give me a perception check to search the tent.
It's pretty good. That is 30 without looking.
30 without looking. I mean, you're not going to make a good perception check.
I got yeah.
Oh, I used to be a comedian. Right. Okay.
Yeah,
yes. We all got dragged to those bloody gigs.
Yeah.
Right. Yes, that's enough. So yes, you can find things while the others are chatting to Shania and sorting things out. So as you come over, you find the following things, and they are labelled. So you get a bit of.
Oh, that's nice.
You find 2 moderate healing potions.
Yep.
2 moderate potions of electricity resistance. Sorry, poison resistance. I misread that. Moderate potions of poison resistance. A necklace of fireballs, level 2. It's like a necklace with loads of little orange beads on it.
We've come across those before.
You do. If you they basically have, each of the beads is basically a fireball of different levels, and you basically just pluck a bead off and throw it, and then it casts fireball wherever it lands. It's a very nice little thing to have. And a silver dagger.
Oh, well, that's useful now, isn't it?
But,
That makes sense.
It looks like he had an insurance policy against his own guards, if it ever came to that. The Night Peddler has contingencies. You get
good.
Gustav helps round up the story kin, stops them wandering just blindly off into the desert. Because bear in mind, you can't see the Briar from where you are. You know which way you've come, and you've done a bit of work at navigating around here. But they have literally no idea which direction it is home. And from what you've been told, they could walk forever and never find anything if they go the wrong way. Like a video game whose budget has run out. The edges of it just keep repeating forever. Yeah. Okay, so you find all this stuff. You've got some healing potions, poison resistance potions, necklace of fireballs, type 2.
Nice.
Lovely.
We round up everyone and then make our way back to the Briar.
Yeah.
All right. You
I assume we have to go to the Briar to then go to the TikTok man, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Should we have a little rest? Should we go?
Are we TikTok manning or are we Mazali first?
Mazali first because we killed the doo.
Yeah.
Blah.
Because she killed the doo.
And then maybe she'll give us some grubs. We can ask her.
She won't. She definitely won't give us some grubs. We could maybe just nick.
She might give us some grubs.
Before that, can we have how long does it take? Is it one day?
It is a survival check that will tell you how long it takes you to find your way back.
Who's doing the? I mean, I can do it.
But do we all do it?
It's no one person makes it. One person can aid if they want to.
I'm not sure if survival's my
I got
kind of
22.
thing.
Are you aiding or making the roll?
Aiding.
Okay,
you should have.
Oh, I'm making it.
Okay.
I'm making it.
So have a...
I got 14 for an aid. He's making it, sorry.
He's making it.
I'm aiding.
Okay, right, okay.
I don't probably help.
It's a fail on that, so there's no help on the aid. So a 22. So in that case, it takes you 1d6 days to make your way back to the Briar.
Can we assume that we are healed
2 days.
on the way?
2 days. You can spend overnight once you camp for the first night. I mean, you can even camp here in the Night Peddler's camp. You might as well make use of his tents while you're here.
Yeah.
Do I get rid of clumsy, fry, and all that stuff?
You do. Any conditions you have, you lose. Shania, you work very hard for the first night, tending to your friends and also some of the prisoners who have been injured or are just malnourished. You were creating a lot. You create a lot of food, create a lot of mushrooms and dirty water.
And Shania's walk-in hospital accident and emergency, travelling accident and emergency, the doors are open. And if I need healings and things...
Yeah. Oh, that's so good.
Oh, that's some good healing.
I've got salves over here.
I'm all right. Can I
Got
just have a massage?
bandages
Can I
over
just have a
here.
massage? Can I have a little...
A massage?
Massage, yeah.
I do fucking massage. Fucking thing. It's not like fucking spa day, okay? It's hospital.
Yeah, we already been to the spa, the piss spa.
No, and then I had to lose...
Philippe rolls his eyes at you. He's wearing a crab bib from his trip to the restaurant.
Yeah. It's a crab immersive restaurant. You come in here, giving it all that.
Got served by crabs. Everyone walks sideways. It's great.
Then you pick a crab from the tank. It's really unclear, why the crabs are serving other crabs.
It's a crossover for Danger Files season 2.
Check out our Patreon.
Yeah.
And if you get talking to the waiters, the immersive bit is you can find out about the complex politics between the crabs that are food and the crabs that are people. Help with a rebellion. And it'd be one of these things that only Scott would go off and do the storyline for, and we'd come up, we'd all just be full of stuffing our faces with crab. We'd be like, what? All right, so you rest up. Philippe spends the night enjoying himself with the Drake, and
it lasts for a minute, Dan. It's a minute summons.
So does Philippe.
Hey, don't judge him, all right?
The Drake lasts a minute.
Very good.
Tremendous. And over the next,
babies.
over the next, it's like a horrible version of Shrek.
Oh God.
And over the next couple of days, it's absolutely a Philippe move to knock up a summoned creature and then let it go back to its own plane so he doesn't have to pay child support. Scumbag monkey.
He's the devil. He's the devil monkey.
And then you spend 2 days trekking back through the desert, helping the Storykin back to the Briar. And once you, after 2 days of walking, you see you can see the tops of the trees in the distance, and you arrive at what is just a solid wall of trees and tangled roots and things, which you find the pathway through. It's like I think you were here when we described the edge of the Briar, weren't you, Drummond?
Yes.
It's like literally, it just stops and then it goes desert. There's no kind of crossover. So you make your way back into the Briar and I guess and make a way and start heading back to Fable, I guess, because that would be where most of these folk are from. You know what? This feels cheap for drummers. You just walked in, but all of you have a danger point because
Yay!
you contributed to it. And you saved the prisoners, and that wasn't that you didn't have to. Like there was certainly scope that you could have just grabbed stuff and run off and left them. But I think that deserves that's a heroic action. It deserves a hero point.
I'd really like to know what happens to that society now. There's a king.
Yeah,
of,
now
of the 8-bit.
Well, I presume we didn't leave him out there. Did we just leave the bunny?
Yeah, we leave them out there. I said, these are your lands now. You are now king.
So you've taken everyone else, but you've left the
You've
rabbit.
left the bunny. You've left the bunny king on his own.
No. Their whole kingdom.
That's what I mean. Just like
come to settle somewhere else.
Okay.
Yeah.
I just want Alan Keys.
So you brought them all back. One of them believes he's now king, which can only go.
I mean, he has got a key on his head. That is the traditional bestowing of power.
You start making your way back through the briar, picking your way through the trees. They're amazed that you can find your way through. I can't believe you can do this. Oh, you're so great. That you can find your way through the forest. And none of them have been able to do it well for ages. And soon you come across the little hill that leads down towards Fable. But something is not the same as it was. There is a plume of inky black smoke rising from Fable, thicker than before. There were the chimneys of the man molds, but this looks like something big is on fire. You can see a big, thick column of smoke rising from over the hill.
It's my career.
As you crest the hill, looking down into the village, you see that the man molds are on fire. You see the roof of the man molds has collapsed, and there is just a big plume of black smoke rising from it, as if something has attacked it. Something has battered it. The man molds, I remind you, are where Mazzali lives, where all the waxworks are.
That's where everyone gets regenerated.
It is. You pick up pace and hustle down the road towards it, and as you get into the town, sort of approach it, as you look up at it, there is a and a huge claw reaches over one of the ruined walls, and then another, and then pulling itself up out of the smoke is an enormous, scaly patchwork dragon with thick horns and a hungry look in its eyes. And that's where we're going to leave it for tonight.
Oh my god! Patchwork dragon?
I am the future robot Veyron. We've already done this, but I am the future robot Veyron.
How many Veyrons does it take to change a robot?
1. And that is the Dangerling of the Week, Veyron. Thank you so much for subscribing.
Thank you, Veyron.
Thank you. If you want to get your name on the end of the episode and be the Dangerling of the Week, then head on down to our Patreon.
www.patreon.com/Danger Club Podcast.
Thank you. AI is taking over.
No.